If you could start over, what would you do differently? So Carissa and I bought our first property in South Minneapolis. I think it was like 175 grand, something like that. Would have been a great rental. At the time, we had to take the cash to put into our next house, so we couldn't keep it. But looking back, had I known what I know now, my first property for sure would have been a multifamily. And the reason why I love multifamily as somebody's first purchase is because you can use primary residence financing. So what do I mean by that? If I were to go buy a duplex today, I'm most likely going to need 25% down. If I just walked into a bank and said, hey, I have a duplex I want to purchase, they're probably going to require me to do 25% down. But to somebody who's buying it and going to live in one side and rent the other, that's called house hacking. They could do a 3.5% FHA loan. They could do 3% conventional, 5% conventional. They can do whatever they want. And then the beauty is, if they live there for a year or 2 years or however long they want to stay, they can leave the property, rent out the other side, and they bought a cash flowing asset for 5% down. So if you know somebody young, or you yourself are thinking about getting a new primary residence and you're not tied to the idea of having this big single family home, consider multifamily as a primary. It's a really amazing way to get into the game.